counters. Okay, dear students. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. We are going to start our second section on the topic for this time. I'm going to try to share with you our class. Let me see. All right. Can you see okay the slide? Can you see the slide?
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
No? Okay, let me see.
No.
Okay, wait a minute. Uh, Let me see. Now it's possible.
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. As you can see, we are going to talk about the uncountable nouns. Um, and after that, there is many exercises that we can complement this topic. I would like that Mr. Michael, please read it this first slide, please.
Okay. Uncountable nouns or countable names. Countable names or nouns are those that we cannot count because we cannot limit them individually, but they are part of a whole. They are treated as singular. Plurals cannot be added by adding s. Uncountable, uncountable nouns, los nombres incontables. Los nombres o sustantivos incontables son aquellos que no podemos contar. No los podemos delimitar individualmente, sino que forman parte de un todo. Son tratados como singulares. No se pueden hacer plurales añadiendo s. Most uncountable nouns relate to liquids, milk, water, abstract ideas, advice, cause, motivation, powder, and grain, rice, wheat, sand, mass nouns, furniture, hair, transportation, natural phonema, sunshine, snow, rain, weather, states of being, sleep, stress, childhood. Most uncountable nouns relate to liquids, milk, water, abstract ideas, powder and grain, mass nouns, natural phonema, states of being.
Okay. Okay, good. And now I'm going to the next slide. Okay, Ali. Okay, can you read this slide, please?
Okay. Uncountable nouns. Countable names. Countable names or nouns are those that we cannot count because we cannot delimit them individually but they are part of a whole. They are treated as singular. Plurals cannot be aided by adding s.
Okay, go ahead.
Salt, wood, tea, wine, sugar, bread, furniture, hair, information, money, weather, time, rice. However, at the time we delimit them, these same names or nouns become countable. They must be preset if they want to individualize of some word with partitive value. Ejemplos: a gram of salt, a piece of wood, 2 cups of tea, 3 glasses of wine.
Okay, good. Now, Aleida, can you read the slide?
Okay, accounting names have a plural form. Example, egg, eggs, bicycle, bicycles, dress, dresses. Countless names do not have a plural form. Rice, rices, milk, milks. You can use a or an with countable names in the singular. Example, an apple, a house. We cannot use a or an with countless names.
For example,
Sample,
we
me.
have a milk. Whenever we use these tickers A or M, we can use we something we can count without count. Okay. All right. Okay. Now you have this slide that say numbers can be used in front of a content. Example. Okay. Remember, numbers can be used in front of a content. Example: 3 apples, 5 house. We can use we cannot use numbers in front of countless. For example, to rise. It's impossible to say to rise because it's uncountable. All right. The next one. Okay. Michael, can you read the slide, please?
Okay. How much and how many? When we want to know the quantity or amount of something, we ask questions starting with how much and how many. How much? I want to know the quantity or amount. How much? Uncountable noun. How much sugar would you like? How much time do we have to finish? Or how much milk is in the fridge? And how much? I want to know the price. How much must add singular or plural noun or with the verb cost. Example, how much is the dress? How much are these shoes? How much did your jacket cost? Or how much will cost me?
Okay. Try to use when we say how much mass singular. No, it's how much. You can say plus. Plus is the same. Mass plus.
Flash.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Okay. The next. Okay. This slide. Can you read it, Eileen, please?
Okay. How many? I want to know the quantity or amount. How many plus plural countable noun. How many students are in this room? How many books did you buy? How many cousins do you have? Numbers can be used in front of an accountant. Examples: 3 apples, 5 houses. We cannot use numbers in front of accountants. For example, 2 rices.
Okay. This it's not right to say two rices because it's impossible to count just something like sugar rice. It's impossible. Therefore, you have the egg and okay behind this sentence. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Now we are going to do example. If you want to, because this topic is very important. Okay, something good if you want you that you have a very good English label. Okay. For example, Michael, if you want to know the price of something or some articles or items, how do you say to the clerk if you want to buy something you don't know the price? And which is the way if you want to know the price? Give me some exercise, example. If you want to know the price or something on a shelf.
Okay. I can say how much is it? No. How much is it? Yes. Or
Yeah.
how much? Or how much will cost me?
Yeah, okay. In front of you, there is an example, you know, and you can read. Okay,
Uh,
how much? Yeah, if you want to know the price of some jacket, you know, it's how much? Okay, this jacket cost. Okay, how
okay.
much? You know, because again, this sentence you can see how much your jacket cost. You know, this is the past tense. You know, but if you want to know the price in present tense, if you ask any clerk in a store, okay, excuse me, how much? Okay, that's this your cat cost. Okay, say okay, you can say how much of this your cat cost. You know, this your cat cost. But now we have, for example, if you want to know in the future time how much it will cost me in the future time. You know, you can see an example in the screen. In the future, I would say, hey, how much it will cost me? If you want to know in the future the price of something items. All right. Eileen, give me some example. How to use, okay, how much if you want to know, for example, uh, the way of kilo or rice, for example. Hey, eh, cuántos kilos hay aquí de arroz? ¿Cuántos kilos de arroz hay aquí? ¿O cuánta arroz o azúcar hay aquí? ¿Cómo dirías tú en esa oración? Que es la
Mm,
cantidad de algo que no puedes contar, por ejemplo, azúcar o arroz.
yes. How much? Um, how you can say kilos in English?
It's the same. Okay. In English, you say kilo or pound. Pound is libras.
Pound.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So how much pounds are here?
Yeah. Okay. A pound or what? Okay. Sugar or rice. You know how much or how much a pound or how much sugar. It's not necessary to say kilo. It's necessary to say pound. That's only how much. It's not necessary to say kilo. Kilo, I use kilo, but it's not necessary to say kilos. So actually, you can say how much. How much is la cantidad? How much sugar are there here? Are there or is there
Ah,
here? Is there here? ¿Cuánta azúcar hay aquí? Prácticamente estamos refiriéndonos a la cantidad. Entonces, no es necesario decirle kilo ni pound, solamente how much y decimos el producto para saber qué cantidad es la que tiene, decidiremos saber, ¿ok?
okay.
All right. Go ahead. I'll give you another example. For example, if you want to know how much, for example, how much rice is there in a bag, plastic bag. So, how can you ask somebody, hey, cuánto arroz? O sea, cuánto arroz es la forma literal, como se debe decir, pero cuando tú lo vas a decir en inglés, ya no vas a decir ni kilo, ni vas a decir ni pound, solamente es how much, es la cantidad que queremos saber. ¿Qué cantidad de arroz hay aquí? ¿Cómo tú dices? ¿Qué cantidad de arroz hay aquí?
How much rice
Yeah.
are are here?
Okay. Is there here?
Is there here?
Yeah. Objects only here.
Is there?
It's example. Okay. Um. Laida.
Hola, digo hello.
Okay. Okay. Give me uh, one example. If you want to know the price
Yes,
of,
teacher.
yeah. Okay. The price. If you want to know the price of, for example, a house, how will you do the sentence or the question if you want to know the price of a house? Give me. Okay, the example. Okay, how which is the way that you do the sentence to ask somebody, hey, ¿cuánto vale esta casa? Dime esa oración, ¿cuánto vale esta casa?
How much this house cost?
Yeah, okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, okay, it's good. Excellent. Miguel, if you want to know the price, a leisure vehicle or a leisure car, ¿cómo tú dirías cuál es el precio de el carro?
How much?
Para Miguel, Michael.
How much is this car cost?
Yeah, okay, good. This example are very, this topic is very simple. It's not complicated. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, this slide, there is something very interesting. You can see, and this is the last part to say. However, at the time we delimit them, these same names or nouns become contables. They must be precede if they want to individualize or some words with a partitive barrier. Ejemplos. En español decimos, sin embargo, al tiempo que queremos nosotros los delimitamos, el mismo nombre de sustantivos que son contables, ellos van precedidos, y si nosotros queremos individualizarlos de palabras como unas partículas, dividirlos. Por ejemplo, nosotros no podemos contar, diga usted, la sal, pero si decimos 1 gramo de sal, la sal en sí se vuelve uncontable, pero cuando decimos 1 gramo de sal, ya se nos vuelve contable. Y ya prácticamente se nos cambia la figura de incontable por contable. A piece of good, o sea, un trozo de madera. Pero si nosotros solamente le decimos good, ya se nos vuelve incontable, uncontable. 2 cups of tea, o sea, 2 tazas de café. Si le decimos solamente tea, de té, y solamente decimos té, es incontable. Pero si lo aumentamos 2 cups, ya se nos vuelve contable. Esto es muy interesante, este tema. Bueno. Somebody calling me. Okay. All right. Now we have, this slide, how many? As you see, how many? We use how many when we can something is countable. When you say something that you can. Oh, there's many noise. When you know the quantity or amount of something. For example, if you want to say, how many vehicles or how many cars are there in the garage? In this moment, we can use how many because you can count. You can count the items or the objects. Anaida, can you say me one example with how many, please? Okay, difference we can see in the screen.
Okay. How many apples do you want?
Yeah. Yeah. Michael?
Yes.
Okay. Tell us, example with how many?
How many? Okay. Yeah. How many children do you have?
Yeah. Okay. Eileen, give me example with how many?
How many times do you study?
Can you repeat it again, please? Say it again.
How many times do you study?
No. In this case, you can use how many, because you can't count. You can't count the time.
The time.
No.
Okay. So, how many books are you read?
How many books do you read? Okay. Per month or per week or per day? Okay. I want to complete the
Per
sentence.
month.
By months, or by month, or per month. Yeah. Okay. That's something that is we must be clear. Something you can count. You can use how many. How many when you can count something. For example, yeah. How many how many trousers, for example, how many trousers are there here, for example? ¿Cuántos pantalones hay aquí? Todo lo que tú puedes contar, hay que utilizar how many. Las cosas que no podemos contar, pero hubo una excepción, hubo algo que creo que tengan claro. Esas cosas que no podemos contar las podemos también individualizar. Por ejemplo, decimos nosotros 1 gramo de arroz. El arroz no se puede contar, pero si nosotros lo individualizamos, decimos 1 gramo, ya se nos convierte en contable. Ya estamos nosotros haciendo como una especie de enumerar la cantidad, 1 gramo, 2 gramos. Entonces, en ese caso ya yo no vuelvo contable ese artículo. Ok, all right. I haven't more slide here. But anyway, how many, how much, lo usamos para hacer exclusivamente preguntas. Okay, let me see here.
WhatsApp. ¿Qué pasa?
Por ejemplo, aquí hay algo muy interesante. Dice, creo que repasándolo nuevamente porque creo que me parece relevante recordar. Dice, ¿qué cantidad de azúcar te gustaría? ¿Qué cantidad de azúcar? Entonces, en esta parte, que el inglés no lo podemos nosotros hablar regularmente literal, porque sería pues algo que va en contravía a la gramática inglesa. Entonces, nosotros en español lo decimos de una forma, pero en inglés viene su forma muy particular o gramaticalmente para mencionarlo. Por ejemplo, dice, ¿qué cantidad de azúcar te gustaría? Entonces, ¿cómo diría Michael o cualquiera de ustedes? ¿Qué cantidad de azúcar te gustaría? ¿Quién lo diría? ¿Cómo se diría qué cantidad de azúcar te gustaría?
How much sugar do you want?
¿Te gustaría? Entonces utilizamos
Would you like? Okay.
Would you like?
Okay.
Yeah. Entonces, esa es una forma, porque muchas veces nosotros, cuando estamos hablando en inglés, tratamos pues no lo que tratamos, sino que muchas veces por la dificultad que tenemos la falta de fraseología, de vocabularios, a veces nos limitamos en decir correctamente esas palabras. Y como ustedes se dan cuenta, uno, por ejemplo, cuando uno dice, ¿cuántos años tienes? Si usted lo dice de manera literal, no le va a entender, porque hay una forma muy gramaticalmente inglesa como decirlo. Dice, ¿cómo viejo estás tú? En inglés igualmente, en español, entonces tenemos que darle el sentido. Por eso en inglés hay que estudiar para efectos de no cometer tantos errores gramaticales. Entonces, por ejemplo, yo le pregunto a Lynn, y después le pregunto a Leida, dice, ¿cómo tú dirías, en cuánto tiempo tú lo terminas? ¿Cuánto tiempo usted lo termina? O nosotros lo terminamos.
How much time? Oh, okay. How much time do we have to finish?
Okay. How much time do we have to finish? ¿En cuánto tiempo nosotros lo terminamos? algo importantísimo dentro del inglés es que no hay que omitir los sonidos al final de cada palabra. O sea, si la palabra termina en consonante, hay que darle sonidos a las consonantes, porque eso es lo que hace la diferencia cuando uno está hablando. Y eso es lo que permite que nuestros órganos del habla se vayan acercando un poquito al native speaker, o sea, el hablante nativo. Entonces, uno mira, observa o escucha, cuando muchas veces se está hablando el inglés, nosotros casi no le damos mucho sonido a la última letra si es consonante. Y eso le dificulta a uno al que nos entiendan el nativo. Y eso es lo que prácticamente uno siempre trata de inculcar, de no omitir esos sonidos al final de cada palabra si termina en consonante. Uno muchas veces escucha que dicen, por decir algo, en time. En time, la letra E al final nunca se pronuncia, pero sí le damos sonido a la M. El sonido de la M es nasal. Dice, dice time. Y por eso uno escucha muchas veces como si ellos hablaran con la nariz, es porque ellos hacen la acotación de aquellas letras que son nasales, que son alveolares, que son laterales. Y eso es una clase exclusivamente de fonética y fonología, que ustedes igualmente lo van a ver para poder mejorar tanto nuestro listening como nuestro speaking. Aleida, ¿cómo tú dirías qué cantidad de leche hay en la nevera o en el refrigerador?
¿Qué cantidad? How much milk is in the fridge?
Fridge, yeah, fridge. All right. Entre más nosotros hablemos, busquemos a alguien que igualmente pues esté mejor que el nivel que uno se encuentre para poder uno pues ir mejorando, porque es bonito que uno le corrija. Hay muchos pues que no le gusta corregir a los demás, dejan que sigan cometiendo los errores, y es muy importante, para eso es que uno está ustedes reciben estas tutorías, estas clases, para que le corrijan ciertas pronunciaciones que uno ve que en cierta manera lo pueden dificultar cuando vayan a sostener una conversación con alguien pues que aunque no sea nativo, pero sí son de otros lugares. Es muy importante esa parte. Okay. Aquí la idea de este tema es que hagamos la diferencia entre how much y how many. Esa es la idea. Ya sabemos nosotros que quiero que Michael nos haga un pequeño recuento del uso de esos dos términos, how much and how many.
Okay, teacher. The how much, or we have to use the how much when we have to express ideas with uncountable elements, with salt, for example, or water, or air, or sugar. And we have to use the how many when we have to express ideas with countable nouns. For example, 3 pounds of sugar, or 5 apples, or 8 bottles of milk. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Excellent. You know, that is something very interesting in Shiwanju, that you have no problem to choose any topic, especially when we say in advance, okay, this will be okay the next topic for the next class, and sometimes okay you try to be updated with the topic. All right. Let's see here. Okay, I would like to listen. She wants you a short or a short a story using how many and how much. Try to everyone of you um, try to do a short story using how many and how much. Try to you had uh, 2 minutes. Write down any piece of paper using how many and how much, and it's a chart. How can I say you? It's a chart. Uh, say writing a chart writing when you are using how many how much. Please go ahead, write in one piece of paper. um, okay Let me see, maybe mm, 10 or 20 words, 20 were using how much and how many. This is like a short story. Short story.
Okay.
All right, you have 5 minutes. All
Okay.
right, okay, in 5 minutes. Okay, now again we will start. Okay, go ahead.
Teacher,
Yes.
can you explain me one more time the activity, please?
Okay. You can use about 20 words using how many? For example, um, father, how many cows do you have in the farm? Okay, this is the question. Okay, because you know how many you how much is only when you are making question. Uh, Also, you make the question, and at the same time you give the answer, the response. Oh, father, how many cows or how many cats do you have in the house? Oh yeah, okay. I have 10 cats. Something like that.
Yes, and are 20 sentence, 20 questions?
No, there's only 20 words. Yeah, 20 words using how
20
many?
words.
You can
Okay,
make the sentence because you have to do question and give the answer.
okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, guys. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Ready? Okay.
Ready.
Okay. Let's. Who is ready?
I want to start.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so do you have any pet? Yes, I have. How many pets do you have? I have a cat. Oh, how much money do you need to buy the cat's food? I need 50,000 per month. Oh, I see. Thanks for the information. It's okay?
Okay. This is Alaida. Okay. Okay. Salaida. Okay. Uh, okay. Good. Good presentation. Alaida. Aline.
Give me
Michael.
1 minute, please.
Okay. No problem. Um. Michael.
Yes, teacher, excuse me. We have to do we have to write a short history or questions or sentence
Okay. This is question.
because I have 10
Okay.
sentences.
Because in sentence it's like yeah. Okay. You can make it for other the party. Okay. You make it
Excuse me, teacher, I
this
can hear you
and
good.
make the response. Okay. The answer question and when you are ready, let me know, please.
Okay, teacher, I'm going to read my sentence, okay?
Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
The first one is how many students are playing soccer? The answer is there are 5 students playing soccer. How much sugar do you need? How much? The second one is how much sugar do you need?
Yeah.
The answer is I need 2 pounds of sugar.
Yeah.
And the third sentence is how many dogs are eating outside? The answer is 5 dogs are eating outside. How much is the gin cost? It costs $5. How many
Yeah. Okay.
coins? How many coins does he has? The answer is he has 3 coins.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good.
Next one is how much salt did you use? I have used 3 pounds.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yes, I have used 1 gram of salt. The next one is how many cats does she has? The answer is she has
Yeah.
2 cats. The next one, how many pets do you have? The answer is I have 3 pets, 1 dog and 2 cats. And the last one is how much money do you have? The answer is I have $25. This is all,
That's all.
teacher.
That's all, Michael.
Yes. This is all, teacher.
Thank you. Okay, but uh,
Sorry, teacher, I don't have,
you ready?
I can't hear you good.
Areita,
Tell me.
you can hear me? Yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready with the sentence?
I already tell you.
Are you?
Me?
You told me. Also, Eileen.
I have,
Eileen.
yes, I have 5. 5 questions.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. First, how many apples do you eat? Yesterday, I ate 5 apples. How many books did you read the last month? I read 5 books and I heard 2 audiobooks. How much cost 5 bananas? The 5 bananas cost $5. How many friends do you have? I have 4 friends. 2 are boys and 2 are girls. How many dresses do you have? I don't have many dresses. I only have 3 that I use on special occasions. This is all.
Yeah. Okay, that's all.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, I want to tell you added recommendation, Jackson. You know, I don't know if I made a mistake when you say how do you read? You know,
Yes.
when you ask the question, the answer, the verb is in past. Don't say read.
Oh.
You know, you must use the verb in past. For example, read. I read. You know,
I
read.
read.
It's like a red color, but no, it's color. Is the past tense of the verb read. You know,
Yes. Okay.
understand?
Yes, I understand.
O sea, cuando tú vas a decir cuántos libros leíste, no puedes darle la forma presente,
Mhm.
pasado.
Yes.
Entonces,
Sí.
sí está claro algo que no, pues yo no sé si estoy equivocado, pero entendí algo así parecido.
Sí, sí, el verbo debe ser en pasado, sí, señor.
Okay, Lynn. Right. I don't know. Okay. Each class, it's like 1 hour, but you know, I, I have not, I have not enough. I'm going to repeat, you know, the same topic in all 1 hour, an hour and a half. It get more. Is next of Wednesday, okay? Every next Wednesday and Friday we have our English encounter. So the next class is the next Wednesday at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
Do you understand? The next class is the next Wednesdays.
The
Okay,
next
at
one.
8
Okay.
o'clock.
Okay.
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 And the topic of our next class is the present perfect simple. El presente perfecto. Es la próxima clase que vamos a tener. Más o menos, tiempo hablamos, pero no sabemos de qué. Bueno, y bueno, dar un poco de fe para. Okay, wait, okay. See you Nella for I. Michael, do you hear me?
So teacher, because
So,
the sound is very slow and have come a bug. It's very
but
noisy.
okay. I say you that I see you next Wednesday.
Oh, okay. The
And
next class is then the next Wednesday, yes?
Okay, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Okay. Okay.
10 minutes before I send you the link. Yeah?
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Okay, that's
Eileen,
right.
are you okay?
Okay.
Aleida?
Yes.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, see you next Wednesday at 8 o'clock in the morning. Bye.
Okay.
Okay.
See
Bye,
See you.
you.
teacher.
See you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, everybody.